Hey everyone. Today, we're diving into something that's both strange and fascinating. We're talking about some mind-boggling facts and laws that you probably didn't know about.
Filipinos are some of the warmest people you'll ever meet, and their approach to hugging reflects that. Family and close friends are greeted with tight, affectionate hugs that make you feel instantly welcome. Even if you're meeting someone for the first time, you might get a quick hug or a shoulder pat. When I visited Manila, I was welcomed into a friend's home with a hug, a meal, and a karaoke invitation. It felt like I'd been adopted on the spot. Hugs here aren't just a greeting, they're a way of making you feel like you belong. Philippines comes fourth and has a coastline that is about 36,280 kilometers long. It is situated in the western part of the Pacific Ocean. Like Indonesia, the country is an archipelago composed of more than 7,000 islands and has numerous species of sea creatures. The country's main economic activity is fishing, as most of its inhabitants live close to its coastlines. The Doña Paz. In 1979, the ferry was gutted by a fire that swept through the decks, fortunately with no loss of life, as all 1,164 on board were rescued in timely fashion. The vessel's shell was purchased by its original owners from the insurers, and they renovated and refitted it completely. On one seemingly routine voyage, the ferry collided with the Vector, a ship laden with barrels of oil. The collision caused the Vector's cargo to ignite, and the fire quickly spread onto Doña Paz, spreading with horrifying speed and ruthless efficiency. Survivors, of which there were only 24, said the rapid spread of the fire caused the sailors to panic, and that many of their fellow passengers perhaps died because there were no life jackets to be found anywhere on board. Doña Paz sank within 2 hours of the collision, followed a further 2 hours later by Vector, while the authorities took almost 16 hours to hear about the disaster and deploy a rescue party.
In the Philippines, you can be arrested just for annoying someone. The crime is called unjust vexation, and it covers a broad umbrella from malicious vandalism, antisocial behavior, poor neighborliness, and much more. But the law cannot be used willy-nilly. There is a strict set of criteria that must be applied before the law can be invoked. But because of its phrasing, it is a great way to stop spiteful behavior that might otherwise skate by as being less than harassment and so on. Apo Reef can be found in the Philippines, and the second largest coral reef in the world. The surface of this coral reef is no less than 34 square kilometers. To protect the nature reserve, Apo Reef has largely been turned into a national park. Fishing is not allowed here, so that the ecosystem can continue to grow. The reef is located near the coast of the island of Mindoro, where it is largely hidden by a large mangrove forest. Divers flock to this area, especially for scuba diving at Shark Ridge. At this dive site, you can not only discover the coral reef, but also spot reef sharks. Tarsiers are beloved primates that primarily inhabit Southeast Asia. When you think of a tarsier, you probably immediately picture their impressively large eyes. It's as if they are constantly astonished by life. Indeed, their eyes are exceptionally large. In fact, tarsiers have the largest eyes relative to body size of any mammal in the world. The average diameter of a tarsier's eye is 16 millimeters, while the animal itself is only about 12 centimeters long. As a result, one of their eyes weighs about as much as their brain. For wild animals, it's crucial to be able to keep a good watch on their surroundings. Each species has its own tricks for this, and tarsiers have the advantage of being able to turn their heads incredibly far.
Taal Volcano, Philippines. The Taal Volcano is located on an island near Taal Lake. It is 30 miles off Manila and has erupted 33 times since 1572. There has been a considerable casualty rate during eruptions, and hence viewing is now allowed only from a distance. Hobbit House. The brains behind this concept restaurant believed that great things come in small packages and sizes. The Hobbit House is located along the busy Malate district of Manila. The Hobbit restaurant is managed and operated entirely by midgets. Election ties decided by coin toss. In the event of a tie during local elections, the law permits a coin toss to determine the winner. This has been applied in various barangay elections, notably in Cebu, where chance was used to resolve ties. No divorce. The Philippines is one of the few countries in the world where divorce remains illegal, with annulments being the only option to dissolve marriages legally.
So there you have it, friends. Philippines is definitely a treasure trove of quirky facts and unique cultural experiences. If you're as intrigued as I am, consider visiting this amazing archipelago. Trust me, you'll discover countless surprises at every turn. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more amazing content.